Stall's own assistant down there. Methods that have worked down the years, hopefully they'll work again, but he often puts up a little bit of a battle, and today appears no exception. So Perfect Muse is closest to going behind, but as I say, usually try and load old Dr. Parks in without any attention from the other runners, but he's had an idea of where he is because they took his blindfold off to show him, and he's just about consenting to go forward. As I say, it's part of his game plan to put up a battle. Don't worry about it if you backed him, in the sense that that's quite often the way he behaves before he runs very well. So the other runners will now go and join Dr. Parks, who's safely in the stalls, and they go behind, and loading up will gather pace. Perfect Muse has got a blindfold on as well, and is attempting to be loaded. Deeds Not Words and Fairway to Heaven, the next two to be offered up as well, to be followed by Flashy Queen. And goes Deeds Not Words. Well, Borderless Scott will be going into stall number 2 towards the centre of the course. Flashy Queen's gone in, so we're halfway through loading. Extra Solar goes in, Borderless Scott moves forward. Next forward will be Lad Webb. We're down to the last 2 or 3 here. Humidor is one of those to go forward. Long Awaited and Elusivity, I think, are the last trio here. Elusivity goes in. Humidor will be the last. Stall's rocking and rolling as a few jump about. Humidor's the last for this 5-furlong sprint. And they're off and racing. And from the stalls out well, Dr. Parks and Long Awaited, chased up in the centre. Humidor, Borderless Scott, still showing bright speed at his age, is front rank as well. So it's Borderless Scott and Humidor through the first furlong from Flashy Queen. They're tracked through by Deeds Not Words and Lad Webb. Midfield for Perfect Muse, Fairway to Heaven. Just behind these we have Elusivity. Dr. Parks is now towards the back of the field as they make their journey down through the first couple of furlongs. Long Awaited, another who's dropped towards the tail with Extra Solar. So Borderless Scott and Humidor cutting out the running, reading out Lad Webb, and out widest of all on the extreme left is Fairway to Heaven with Elusivity. Extra Solar just behind the leaders with Deeds Not Words. Perfect Muse is looking for a gap. Humidor under the near side rail has the lead with over a furlong to travel. Out in the centre, Lad Webb, Fairway to Heaven. Borderless Scott running with great credit inside the last. Humidor, Long Awaited, weaving through from the back of the field, but Humidor has first run. Long Awaited has had a luckless passage and won't get there in time. Humidor won it, Long Awaited weaved through, but it wasn't quick enough. Tight for third, Borderless Scott's involved there. Fairway to Heaven, Lad Webb, late progress as well from Dr. Parks.
First number 1, Humidor. Second number 5, and a photo finish for third place. Result of the photo finish for third place. The third placed horse was number 3. In fourth, number 2. The full result of our fourth race of the afternoon, the Betfred Racing's biggest supporter stakes. First, number 1, Humidor. Second, number 5, Long Awaited. Third, number 3, Perfect Muse. And the fourth placed horse, number 2, Borderless Scott. The distances were half a length and 3/4 of a length, half a length and 3/4 of a length, and the official time of the winning horse, 57.57 seconds. 57.57 seconds.
Let's have a look at the closing stages here. Humidor, it's a change of tactics for this horse. It's been held up at the back of the field in previous races, but today he blitzed on out in front with a heroic Borderless Scots at the age of 13, running a cracking race to finish fourth in the royal blue jacket there. Humidor in the light blue jacket. The eventual runner-up, Long Awaited, is miles back at the moment. Blue jacket, red epaulets, white cap, had to thread his way through, didn't quite get there.
No, he didn't, but a good performance from Humidor. I know, George, we were speaking to him a little bit earlier, and he said he was a bit worried about the ground, maybe wasn't soft enough for the horse here this afternoon, but he's made all, and he's managed to prevail.
First, number 1, Humidor, 9-2 joint favourite. Second, number 5, Long Awaited, 15-2. And third, number 3, Perfect Muse, the other 9-2 joint favourite. Tote returns to a £1 stake. Win number 1 paid £6.80. The places, number 1 paid £2 exactly. Number 5, £3.10. Number 3, £1.70. And the tote exacta 1 and 5 in the correct order, £39.30.